Should we turn this off? Yes, definitely. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we're talking about running. This is like my first running video, and so there's a lot more. I've been wanting to record this for a while, and so there's a lot more about running that I want to say or could say. I've run a 5K race, but that's all going to be a separate video. This is just my very beginner running experience, like my first week and a half of running, and just going through each day talking about how it worked. I went on a run today, and it pretty much started pouring raining once I got back. So while we talk about it, I'm going to drinking on my electrolytes and eating some cantaloupe and watermelon. Yum. I actually already filmed this video once, and then like my card, like my SIM card, got corrupted and wouldn't work on anything, not even the camera. I put it back into the camera after trying on the computer, and like just would not work. Like they're just dead. I don't know how to fix that. All the footage on that is pretty much gone as far as I'm concerned. So okay, so before I talk about the actual running, why did I even start running, I'm just gonna touch on this a little bit because I'll talk about it more in other videos too, I'm sure. But basically, like last fall, so like a year ago now at this point, I very much felt, I'm gonna turn off the AC actually, that's kind of loud. We don't need that. I very much felt the urge to either start running or biking, something cardio. Like I just wanted to move my body, and I very much deep down felt like I needed to do that or should do that. I did start biking or like cycling at the gym, on the bikes at the gym, which worked for a while, and I was also in the middle of wedding planning, so it wasn't like main priority. But then like late spring, early summer, I was starting to feel that urging, and I was like, no, this isn't enough. Like I think I need to start running. I think just not on a machine or anything, me, full body strength, myself, get out there, move my body, start running. Like I just very much felt like I needed to do that. Pretty much at the beginning of this year, during the winter/spring, I very much went all in on my health. I was working with a nutritionist. As you guys know, in some of my previous videos I talked a bit about that and my routine and all the different things that I'm doing. And while I very much locked in and took on a bunch of stuff to heal my body and work on my health, one of the big things I did was finally dedicate my health and my body to the Lord, and was like, Lord, I'm doing all these things, I'm trying all these things, but I'm trusting in you to work in them, for there to be divine intervention in my body and in these things that I'm doing, and to give you the glory for the results. So at this point, early summer, late spring, I had very much dedicated my body, my fitness, my health, everything to the Lord. And so I don't take these urges and nudges very lightly. I'm like, if the Lord wants me to start running, I'm going to start running. Because also I had been ignoring that, specifically because I hate running. I've always hated running. At parties in high school or graduation parties or things like that, when there's volleyball or different games, it's like I would pretty much never play any of the games because that involved physical exertion. It involved effort. It involved running, and it would wear me out. But finally I was like, no, I need to start running. June 23rd, I went on my first run, and here's some videos from that. I'm filming on my phone, which I haven't done in over a year because my phone used to be garbage, but now I have a Google Pixel. So we might be able to film more videos on my phone. Day one of running, I bought myself brand new earbuds because my other ones are old and basically dead. I think I left them at work anyway because I can't find them anywhere. So it said it was black. This is definitely more gray, but that's okay. First run, pretty much all I have is the shoes on my feet and my new earbuds. Don't have a vest thing with water to hold my phone or anything. I don't have to have a smartwatch or anything. Pretty much raw dogging this run. I used that incorrectly, ironically, don't worry. Look at my name. So fun. It's fun for summer. Anyway, first run. Let's do this. I'm scared, but optimistic. So to summarize, for my first run, I did 1.42 miles, so almost 1.5. My average pace was 14:29. Yeah, 20 minutes and 34 seconds. It was hard. I was incredibly worn out. I got out there and I was like, wow, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be, which I knew like running is hard because that's why I hate it. Like, it doesn't feel good. But I was like, it was quite a challenge. It was really hard. I was like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It was just hard. Day 2 of run. Yeah. I don't have a lot of my gear yet, but I'm also not going on long runs at all yet, so that's not really a problem. I did order some special socks though, and I did a bit more research last night, and I know a way to tie your shoes that you should to help your toes. I'm also going on a morning run, so it's only like, what time is it? Oh, yeah, it's like 7 a.m. just after, but it's also it's already almost 80 degrees. But I like the heat. I don't mind it. I think it probably, I mean, obviously, yeah, it makes my run harder, but I like the heat. My second run ever was the next day, so the 24th of June. Pretty much the same, 1 mile, 0.47. Average pace was 13:40. Time was 20 minutes and 5 seconds, so marginally better, marginally longer as well. So noticeable slight improvement. So I went on a run this morning. I immediately took a shower after before work, actually, because I was so sweaty. I think that run was basically just as hard as yesterday. I wasn't quite as hard because I at least knew what to expect. I knew that the Nike first run, guided run, they expect you to run for 20 minutes straight, and it's like I have to walk most of it. Like, I can try to run, I'm still learning, you know, getting comfortable with it and the form and just like going for a long time. Like, I just can't do that. See that? Low-key, I don't know what that means. This morning's run, I also pretty much just had the shoes on my feet and the clothes on my back because I'm just raw dogging the run. I don't have like water things. I have my earbuds, so that's nice. But a couple of my things that I had specifically ordered did come today. My socks came yesterday, and I have some stuff today, so. This is my pepper spray and flashlight / alarm. David is my husband, and he really wanted me to have pepper spray. Granted, I would like to have that too. I just didn't know if it was worth spending money on. It is my best. I really need it like on the tightest it can be. Okay. Still like it's an inch over my shoulder because it's just not for a tiny person. Might need to return this and get something smaller because I don't know, I don't think this is gonna work. Hello, I look weird right now because my hair is in a bun or in a clip. Day 3 of being a runner, trying to be a runner. For day 3, I did not go on a run today because 1, I am super sore, and 2, I worked in office today, so I had to be up and ready to go earlier. I didn't have time to do a run this morning, and it's just too hot right now. It's 91 right now. Also, like, I shouldn't like immediately start running every single day. Today's a rest day. I ran for 2 days, the best I could. It was mostly walking because running is hard. I've never done this before. I got some more Amazon deliveries today related to my running. Found one, it wasn't too much more expensive than the other one I got actually, but it actually had sizes, so I could pick like this extra small / small size rather than just a random size. So, ooh, I think this one's gonna fit a lot better. This is the water bottle. Let me actually show you. So there's a pocket here. There's actually a little pocket here too. Maybe keep your key in. It's pretty much all that would fit in there. I mean, I don't even think like an iPod or some MP3, whatever, would fit in there. Not that that's a thing anymore, but so you have this long pocket I already pointed out. You have this outer pocket on top of the water bottle, and then you have the water bottle pocket. Let me show you what this is. It's a water bottle with like a pocket on it. Does my phone even fit in it? Yes, it does. It does fit my phone. It's a little thick, so it'd probably fit like key and stuff, whatever. And the point is, it's ideally supposed to be small enough you can just hold it like this while running. So you don't really need anything on you. My next run, so my third run, was the 27th, 1.58 miles, so just over a full mile and a half. My average pace was 13:59. Time was 22 minutes and 8 seconds. Are you freaking kidding me? I looked outside after I got off of work at 1:30 and was like, it's nice and sunny, like I should definitely try to get out for a run before it starts downpouring again. I made lunch real quick, ate lunch, got dressed. I didn't look at the outside before I like started getting ready and getting dressed. And then I hear it raining, and it is just pouring. It's pouring. We're gonna take off my hat for right now. I was only wearing it to protect myself from the sun, but now it's not sunny. It's pouring rain. By the way, I got my hair done. It's a little darker than I wanted. That's okay. It looks really dark inside, and because of cloudy weather, if there was like sun, it'd look a lot more brown, because it is more brown. Because I basically did the same thing I did last year. I wanted to go darker, just brown with a hint of copper in it. I did it like a year ago in March of 24, and it looked like this. So I wanted to go for basically that same thing, but I guess probably since I was going blonde to that, it's a lot darker because it took the color a lot. I forget how I was counting the days that I ran, just days in total, because I've gone on 3 runs last week. Today's week 2, Monday, so day 4 or day 6, depending on how I'm counting, of trying to be a runner. My 4th run was then the 30th. It was like my first speed run on the Nike Run Club app, and it was 1.34 miles. My average pace was 10:04, which is pretty good for me even now. Time was 13 minutes and 30 seconds, so not bad. But it was a speed run, so it had like intervals. As you saw yesterday, it did end up being able to go on a run because the skies cleared, and I was like, I'm getting out there. Otherwise, I'm going to be miserable the rest of the day. But I was in a bad mood yesterday. I filmed showing you my new shoes, but was like in a bad mood because of the storm and everything. So I wanted to redo that and show you my new shoes. So last Friday I got these. I ran to my runner store nearby and bought these. They price matched the sale that Nike had going on at that moment, so that's nice. So this is what I got. These are the Nike Structure 25. I did a bit of research on some different shoes and I liked the look of this one and what I had heard about it. So I got it as like a new running shoe. I have not used it yet because I didn't want to use it in the mud yesterday. One of the ones I currently have is this one, which is the Nike Windflow 11. And I did some research on it. I had gotten this last fall, so it's still relatively new and it's not like I run or walk on them a lot. Usually wear like sandals or something, so still relatively new, and from what I've researched, it is a good beginner runner shoe. So I would recommend this because I really like it as well. This one is white with some purple on it. It's a little, I don't know how I would describe it. It's definitely a cush. It's comfortable. I wanted a bit more of like a nice structured one, which I feel like my other ones that you've seen me wear, the turquoise ones, are kind of a bit more structured, but they're not like a good shoe. Like, I think they were probably $30 at Walmart. My next run, which I think was maybe the following week, I'm not really looking at the calendar, but July 3rd, I did a 2K run, so 1.24 miles. It's actually the shortest one so far. Average pace was 13:10, time 16 minutes and 25 seconds. And then my sixth run was a couple of days later, the 8th of July, 1.73 miles, so that's my most so far. Average pace was 14:23, and the time was 25 minutes even. I'm using the Nike Run app. I did try Strava, and maybe I looked at Runna. I was not a big fan, especially for a beginner runner. You don't really need to use those unless you want to, and if you're actually joining a run club or running with friends and stuff, maybe that's fun to kind of post and track and see that with your friends. For me, that just doesn't make sense for me because I don't really have any like a bunch of friends that run and use that as well, that we would post and like cheer each other on and see, oh, this person's running right now. Just doesn't really make sense for me as a beginner runner. I'm probably gonna get into those apps soon, but even now here in September, I still haven't really gotten into Runna or Strava or anything like that. But yeah, so that was basically my first week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of running for the first time ever, pretty much. There's lots of running videos out there, and I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos of runners and beginner runner and experience and stuff like that, which was super fun to watch, and there's great videos out there, but there wasn't anything of like, here was my first week, 2 weeks of running, these were what my stats were looking like. So when I was doing this, the videos you just watched, my first experiences running, I didn't have anything to compare to. I was like, what's a good average pace? What's, you know, what's a good mile? What's a good easy run? I didn't have that at all. So now you at least kind of have this is like beginner runner. That is just my initial thoughts of my first running experience. When I hated running, I can now say that I'm a runner girly and I like running. It's been awesome because I've never had something like this to physically challenge myself. I never did sports, I never did anything like that. I've always worked out and have done like weightlifting at the gym, but that I've never really cared about the numbers or anything, and I don't do it consistent, or at least I haven't in previous years done it consistently to the point where I see much improvement. So it's not something that I like think of as something that physically challenges me, but running and like tracking those numbers and trying to get an average pace lower, meaning going faster, going longer, hitting 3 miles, 4 miles, especially when you're a beginner runner, is very exciting and encouraging. At least it was for me. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then YouTube will let you know when I post something. Be sure to like the video and comment as well, because that helps. If you're not sure what to comment, just comment "thanks for the video," because every little bit helps and counts, and then more people can see this, and this might be a helpful video, especially this one for beginner runners or those interested in starting running and just have no idea what to even compare to or what to look at. Again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.